What's the most satisfying way you've ruined someone's dreams? I was 14 when our house caught on fire. Spread rapidly. My sister Liza was left trapped in her bedroom. She'd always dreamed of modeling, but by the time firefighters pulled her out, that dream was dead. 75% of her body was burned. Arms, chest, legs, covered in scars that would never heal. At least that's what we thought. Doctors said they could make her look brand new, but only if someone donated their skin. That's where I came in. My parents sat me down in the hospital cafeteria. You're her big sister, Mom said. It's your job to protect her, to give your life for her. I was 14. I didn't know I was allowed to say no. Over 3 years, I donated my skin 17 times. The doctors sliced sheets of skin off my back, my thighs, stomach, arms, then grafted it onto Liza's burns. Each surgery meant waking up with huge patches of skin missing. Raw, open wounds that took weeks to heal. I'd lay awake at night screaming because the cotton bed sheets stuck to my exposed flesh and kept ripping it open. My parents refused to spend money on the sheets the doctors recommended. I couldn't shower because water on raw nerve endings felt like fire. I couldn't be touched. Couldn't do anything but lie still and wait for my body to heal just enough for them to cut me open again. By 17, Liza was healed. Beautiful. Flawless. You'd never know she almost died. I looked sewn together under my clothes, but it was worth it. Until my 14th surgery, when the doctors hit a nerve cluster. I woke up and couldn't feel my legs. At just 18, I was now in a wheelchair. Paralyzed from the waist down for life, they said. Liza had just gotten her first photo shoot, all thanks to the fact I could no longer walk. I remember staring at myself in the mirror that night, crying, but deciding to fight. I wouldn't just sit back and let life eat me alive. So while Liza celebrated her IG followers and never once visited me, I spent 6 years in physical therapy, doing what the doctors deemed impossible. Thousands of sessions later, I'd done it. I was strong enough to stand with leg braces. I hadn't physically stood yet, but I felt I was ready. I wanted my family to see me stand for the first time. I texted them that morning, 3 p.m. at the clinic. I'm going to stand for the first time in 6 years today. Mom sent a heart emoji. Dad said, proud of you, kiddo. Liza replied, wouldn't miss it. I arrived early, did my hair, wore real clothes. My physical therapist brought a camera. I couldn't stop smiling. At 2:55, I watched the door, but then 3 hit and nobody was here. At 3:05, I texted, hey, I'm here, waiting for you guys. Nobody read it. At 3:10, I started calling Mom, voicemail, Dad, voicemail, Liza, nothing. By 3:15, I was spiraling. Something must have happened. They wouldn't just not show up. I called Dad one more time. He picked up. Hey, I was just about to call. You, Dad, I'm at the clinic. You'll never guess what happened. He cut me off. Your sister just got offered a photo shoot. A real one, for a magazine. I could hear champagne popping in the background. Mom squealing. Liza laughing. We're celebrating right now. My throat closed. Dad, I'm gonna stand up today. You said you'd be here. Silence. Oh crap, that's today? Okay, have someone record it and we'll watch tonight. Promise. He hung up. I didn't even stand up that day. Just wheeled. Out of the clinic crying. 4 days later, Mom called. First time they'd reached out since. Hey, Liza just signed a lease on her new apartment. We're helping her move Saturday. Can you come help? I swallowed dryly. She was asking me to come help move heavy boxes. Sure. I showed up at 9 a.m. that Saturday. Spent 6 hours wheeling stuff from the truck to the entrance. At one point, Liza walked past me carrying a lamp. She looked at the box in my lap. Can you grab the one with the towels next? It's the heavy one. The heavy one. At 4 p.m., we collapsed in the living room. Boxes everywhere. Liza glowing, talking about the photo shoot. Mom and Dad hanging on every word. Mom turned to me. Hey, do you think Liza should have white or pink nails for the shoot? Something cracked inside my chest. This was the only question anyone asked me. Nothing about my legs or my condition. I wheeled to the center of the room. White or pink nails? Mom smiled. Yeah, that's what you asked me. I yelled. Mom and Dad looked at me like two stunned Magikarps. That's when I looked over and saw it draped over the armchair. The designer outfit the brand had sent Liza for the shoot. Tag still on. Were thousands. I wheeled toward it. What are you doing? Mom's voice pitched up. I grabbed the outfit off the chair. Silk. Expensive. Stop. Liza lunged toward me. I threw it into the fireplace. The flames caught it instantly. Liza screamed and shoved her hand into the fire. The heat hit her. Immediately, she yanked her hand back, shrieking, my hand! My hand! She collapsed on the floor, cradling her fingers while the outfit kept burning. She looked up at the fireplace, watched the silk go black, couldn't do anything but sob as it turned to ash. 17 surgeries. My voice was calm. I did that for 3 years, but one little burn and you're on the floor. Nobody was listening. Mom running for ice. Dad panicking. I looked at Liza. You're wearing my body and you couldn't give me 10 minutes. I wheeled out and never looked back.